This might get me into some hot water, and I'm okay with living in hot water. Um, every AEC firm has or should have a go, no go process, a formula that the company follows. However, we all know that companies pursue projects that are a no go. And a lot of times, the reason that is given to pursue that project is because we want to stay in front of the client. And I get that there are business reasons behind that. What I'm going to give you is a simplified process of what a no-go project pursuit looks like. So up front, I want you to reframe the objective. The objective for this pursuit is not to win the project. The objective is to be seen. So those are two different things. And also going into this, your company needs to understand this is what we are spending our time, our people, our resources on, is to be seen. And if that is an agreement, then go forward. So this is a simplified process that I recommend. One, you're going to set a time budget before anything else. And you're going to agree that there's going to be a hard stop after you've spent X number of hours putting together this project pursuit. Because again, and you're going to write it down, it's going to be an agreement from leadership. Because if this is truly a no-go project, but you're going to do it to stay in front of the client, your leadership team needs to sign off that, yes, we are spending company resources to be seen. So again, having that time budget of we are going to dedicate X number of hours to this pursuit, and that is in total agreement. And then also once the hours are gone, you're going to submit what you have. So this helps keep the cost of doing business down, but also meeting a deadline that a potential client, a current client may have for you. But again, your goal here is not to win the project. The second thing is that you're going to reuse aggressively anything that you have from your past 2 to 3 similar proposals. Again, you don't want to put anything in there that legally is not viable for what your company does. But again, you're not going to spend a lot of time putting together new project write-ups or new testimonials, anything like that. You're going to swap out the project name. You're going to tailor the cover letter. You're going to update the relevant experience section only. That if you have a differentiator section, that's going to get 1 pass. It's not going to get 5. You're going to really stream down the number of people and the number of times that you're looking at this submission. Number 3, one person owns it. This is not done by committee. You don't want to bring in several project managers, superintendents, engineers onto a be seen proposal pursuit. So again, one person's going to own it, and you may have a coordinator or a marketing person that's driving it from start to finish with a single technical reviewer. You don't want to use any principal's time beyond a 30-minute review at the end. So again, keeping that time allotment short. The fourth thing is that you're going to skip the strategy and you're going to keep the story. This is whenever you're doing the storytelling, that's what keeps you in front of the client. You're going to keep the relevant experience, the team credentials, and a 1-page narrative that shows you understand the client's problem. That's it. That's all you need. And then the fifth one is that you're going to submit and document. And whenever I say document, you're going to go into your CRM and you're going to log this pursuit as a relationship maintenance pursuit. It's not a win track pursuit. So again, being able to put that into your CRM and track it that way. So whenever you come back, whether it's quarterly, twice a year, maybe annually, and you start to look at how did we do in our pursuits, you can either segment out those relationship maintenance pursuits from your actually win track pursuit efforts, and then also be able to gauge, well, how did our relationship build with that client because we did submit something that was to be seen and not a winning submission that we knew from the get-go. So again, I might get some hate mail for this, but I would encourage you to think of it of every pursuit is not the same because the outcome may not be the same, and really looking at it through the lens of we need to stay in front of a client, and then having some really tough business decisions of, yes, we want to do this. This is how much time and money we are going to allocate to this and how we're going to track it going forward.